What is going on, YouTube? How is your day? As you may tell, this is a weird recording setup. I'm actually recording this at the end of the day, but it's fine. It's still an introduction. I am going to be hitting a back day today, and it is my return from the weekend at home where I've not been working out, not been counting calories. So a little bit interesting, but it was a good back day. Felt full, felt pumped. I'm gonna be still doing 3,600 calories a day for the next 6 days, and then I will be going to California, and so will not be posting then, but I will be once I get back. And so I hope you enjoyed today's video. I will be annotating this workout, showing what I'm doing, and having a good time doing it. I hope that you enjoy it. If you do, please like and subscribe. Give a follow on Instagram. I'll link that below. Helps out a ton. Yeah, leave any tips or tricks and have a good one. Alrighty, so we're back and we're doing back. So I started this workout with this seated row variation where you use a lat pull down bar. The reason I use this sometimes is because I feel like I can really hike my elbows further back behind and get a better contraction. Whenever I use the smaller grip handle, I feel like a lot of the squeeze is in my biceps, which is alright sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I feel it in my lower lats, depending on how I'm squeezing with it. But this bar, I feel like allows me to stretch a lot more. And whenever I kind of pull my elbows back behind my back, I feel like a deeper squeeze up top, you know. And so with these, I would really recommend not leaning too far backwards to help assist yourself with the weight. Make sure that you're keeping your back decently straight and really leaning far forwards into it to help stretch. Now, whenever I do these, I'm always focusing on the stretch. I'm not trying to do a lot of weight. I try to save my heavier movements for compounds. This is a compound, I would say, but it would be better for me to say free weight compounds that I save my heavier movements for, which is what we're going to be moving into next. Okay, so I normally like to start my back workouts off with barbell row. It was just being used today, so that's why I did the other variation first. This workout's decently simple. I think that the main thing is to use a semi deadlift form as you lower the weight down, and that's just kind of to help not hurt your lower back. So you want to keep that back straight. Don't let it bend. Don't be a U. That's not going to be good for you. And yeah, try and control the weight. A lot of people do kind of throw it around. Follow the curvature of your legs with the barbell is a big thing. So like as you move up, follow that curve and squeeze at the top and then let it down slow and really feel the squeeze as you let it down. That's a big part of barbell rows, like way bigger than people think. But yeah, they're not a super complicated movement. I normally have my hands about as wide as the etched bit of the bar. So if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I'm sorry. But yeah, these are pretty easy, and we'll move on from here. So I carried on into some lat pull down. Sometimes I'll start my workouts with this movement, but today I was feeling doing it after the fact. And you know, everything's going to be hitting your lats and your traps and your lower lats and everything, but this I really feel like adds kind of the width to your back instead of the thickness. And so I normally do lighter weight with more reps, and that helps me just really squeeze and contract and feel it in my back, because I feel like this is a movement that you want to really feel. You know, you can throw on the weight, but at least have 1 or 2 sets where you're really squeezing the hell out of it, trying to get that mind muscle, because a large part of posing and popping out your lats is mind muscle. You know, you got to get the back to open up correctly and look good, you know. But I always stretch up at the top. I do about a thumb width away from the bend in the bar. So I put the tip of my thumb on the beginning of the bend and then I grip from there. And I drive my elbows down and almost in a curving motion, and they start out in front of my chest and move down until they're about back near my lats. And that really helps me feel it and just have a good squeeze. But yeah, focus on the stretch with these. Focus on about 3 to 4 sets, maybe 10 to 12 repetitions, and try and build a strong mind muscle with your lat muscles. Okay, so now that we are in the latter half of this workout, we're going to be talking about biceps, what I like to do for them, and what I'm doing for them today. So my initial plan was to start with the 30-pound dumbbells, but they were missing, so I went 25, which is about 5 pounds lighter than my average. And these were pretty easy, so I was doing a slightly higher repetition and kind of treating it like it was a warm-up. And I think that can be good sometimes if you're feeling up to it. But sometimes I feel like doing an extensive warm-up like I'm doing here for your biceps can kind of kill them. And so I did this and then followed it up with a little bit of stretching, as you can see here. Well, you can see in a second. This is a nice little stretch for your biceps. You can just lean on the wall, twist that hand back away from you, and it's similar to a chest stretching movement, but since your arm is straight instead of bent, you're gonna be stretching your bicep instead of your back. Just don't overdo it. Don't tear your biceps or anything. But yeah, I did those 25s first, and then I went and grabbed some 35s, and that's because I feel like I never really employed progressive overload with my biceps for a long time, and so just lately I have been trying to do that. And so I've been doing some lower rep, higher weight sets for dumbbell curls, and that for me is basically 35s for around 8. And yeah, these really make my arms feel pumped. I feel like they're helping grow some width in my arm and making it thicker, you know, and so these are a great movement. I would also love to do the seated behind the back curls. I believe they're like a variation of spider curls, but just seated. But all the benches were being used today, so I was left to these. But dumbbell curls are still great. After the fact, I actually went over to a preacher curl machine and did that for about 2 sets where I would isolate a single arm. I just didn't have any footage of that because it was too hard to try and get any over there. But instead, we have this footage where I am supersetting some barbell forearm curls with some bicep curls, and I love doing this at the very end of the workout. It just gives an insane pump, like one of the most nuts pumps you'll ever feel. And I also think it's good to include your forearms because you know you don't want to leave out any muscle groups. It's kind of like not training your calves or not training abs. It's just not great. You want to train everything. You want to have a complete physique. So I've been trying to include forearms more, and I do them through these, and obviously you're training forearms with everything, but this is like a direct way. And then I superset it with these barbell curls, which are actually more of a forearm workout than a bicep workout, because you just did all these forearm curls. Your forearms are dead, and now you're trying to hold onto a barbell as you're cranking it out, you know, and it's killer. Like your arms will feel super dead, but I'll normally do about 10 to 12 reps with the forearm curls, and then around 10 to 12 with the bicep curls. And I'll probably do that 2 or 3 times. And then, yeah, I'm done. That's the end of my back workout. All right, so real quick before I let you go for my video, before I dismiss you, I would like to say thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it and you will leave a comment or a like or subscribe. If not, that's totally all right. But I did want to say that this video was once again kind of a change of pace. I was annotating it, but a little differently than last time. And I hope that you guys liked that. And please let me know. I'm gonna be swapping between the two and doing a mix with the musical videos and with the actual annotated videos. And I think that I want to find a happy medium eventually. I'm just still trying to figure out the editing, and sometimes my PC has some issues with it. And so it's just kind of difficult to intertwine them right now. but I will be posting this video pretty late. And so if you do see this right now, I want to say thank you for watching. I understand it's late. We're all tired. But yeah, it was a great back day, and we did a lot. Yeah, I'm so excited for this week and for eating a ton of food, working out a ton, hitting some really great workouts, getting some great content for you guys, some great footage. I am going to be working on providing more of my insights in the videos, trying to be a little bit more in depth. I understand that a lot of this stuff that I'm offering is very surface level. I will be posting another video on posing that is unedited footage. It's just me talking to the camera. It's very just one-on-one, just trying to tell you how I pose for the 3 of my favorite mandatories and how I do them. And that will be going up tomorrow, June 7th, 2023. I hope you look forward to that. But as a last thing, remember that the gym is a place for people to go to have fun, to build their confidence, and to just improve themselves and enjoy themselves. You know, it's a big thing for people to be able to feel comfortable with their body. And so I hope that through watching these videos, you can be inspired to go join a gym or join something active and pursue better health. And so I hope you have a great day. I will see you probably tomorrow. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one.